Welcome to your piano lesson. If you're here for the first time, I am Gianluca Fronda. If you want to discover interesting facts about me, you can watch an introduction video of the channel. I'm leaving the link in the description below. If you like the content of my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I'm aiming to publish 2 weekly tutorials. Now let's dive into the lesson. Today, one more very important technical exercise, authentic foundation of my piano technique. I've already explained the one that I call single articulation. I've explained the one that I call falling or dropping, translating more from the Italian cadute, that means falling. If you watch a previous tutorial, you understand what I mean. And today, the one that I might call pull up. Why? Because you have to understand that now the action of the finger is exactly this one. So you play 1 second the key, so you grab the key, you hold the hand, holding down the key, remembering to have the hand completely loose, relaxed, but simply having the second finger, in this case, tense, and the second finger is holding everything up. Look, if I release, boom, it falls down. In this case, I am holding everything up with the tendons, but look now is not anymore my arm, my forearm that by itself is holding everything up, is this finger that is holding everything up, is the hand, you see? If I move, boom, it falls down. And this is what you have to do. So you start in this way, and then with a simple action you pull everything up, but the tension has to happen exactly in the finger. You don't have to push with the elbow or with the arm or with the forearm itself. Not at all. No action of the elbow. Simply tension in the finger. So you have to really pull the forearm up, the hand and the wrist up. But we will understand even more as soon as we dive into the lesson. Obviously now I want to show you in practice what I've already mentioned, and probably many of you already understood. As mentioned in the previous tutorials regarding these lessons for beginners and these very important technical exercises that are the foundations of my piano technique, I've always mentioned that you have to keep the arm completely loose, the elbow completely loose. Yeah? Loose. Floppy, like many people like to say. So the arm completely relaxed or loose, the elbow completely detense, relaxed, the forearm also without any tension. As you know, the tension starts from the wrist, but the wrist itself has to be relaxed. And as mentioned in one of the previous videos, I explained that underneath you need a little bit of tension to keep the hand in this position, but if somebody comes, if your teacher comes from underneath and does this, you have to let it go up. If your teacher comes from top and does this, bam, you have to stop him. Obviously it doesn't have to be an exaggerated tension where if somebody comes from top and tries to hit, you don't let him really go down, yeah? Because it's an exaggeration. It has to be so tense enough to let then the wrist and the hand bounce back. So this is the principle. This would be an exaggeration, you see? I can't even move. So tense, but not that much. Opposite, very, very relaxed. So once you have understood these very basic principles, now let's first of all close the fist and leave the second finger out. Then hold the key down. Imagine that you are becoming a kind of either tiger, lion, cat, felin, and try to develop the claw. Yeah? This can be the right image to help you understanding the tension. So try always to imitate a tiger, a cat. Obviously it's easier to understand from a cat because many have a pet in the house. So closing the fist, the claw, right tension, the hand hanging, completely relaxed, loose, but tension in the finger. Now at some point you decide to pull. Imagine that you are pulling from the other side up the hand with a small tension, small reaction of the finger. And all goes up. No action at all of the elbow, not at all. The elbow doesn't have to work. Just a tension of the finger, taking the hand up. Once you finish, you relax completely. Release any tension and let the hand fall down. And you can do these over 7 keys, for example. And then at some point you will do the third. Let's do one more So check that it's all relaxed. Obviously you should sit down properly. I'm sitting not properly just to let the camera see properly and let the voice also be captured by the microphone. Now follow me from this camera. So you sit down properly. For example, I do with the right hand here. Yeah, I've used the left first. So first of all, check that it's all relaxed. So the spine still, tense enough to keep the upper part of the body still. Shoulders completely loose, relaxed, completely relaxed. Arms loose, no tension in the elbow, no tension at all in the forearm, as we said, from the wrist, and you have understood what I mean now. A little bit of tension, the tension that helps also the hand be in the right posture. From this point, now close the fist, hold the key down, hanging. So the second finger is helping the hand, otherwise it would fall automatically down if there is no tension. At some point, with the right amount of tension in the second finger, you pull the hand up. That's all. Not pushing from the wrist or from the elbow or with the forearm, not at all. Simple action of the finger that is trying to pull the hand up. This is the exercise, and I really suggest you to practice together with the folding and together with the single articulation exercise explained previously. And so on. You already know what I'm talking about. Just one more thing to mention: if you have really enjoyed my tutorial, and if you are really enjoying my tutorials, I would really appreciate if you mind the new Super Thanks button that you find underneath. It's very easy to be found. It's either visible or you can find it clicking on the three dots. If you're really appreciating my content, my videos, if you enjoy this tutorial and all the tutorials that I have on my YouTube channel, and you want to support me, I would really appreciate. I hope that you understand how much work there is behind every single tutorial, because it's not only about filming or playing. The editing process is quite time consuming, and then the upload and the editing of the description and all is behind the video itself, the setting, the YouTube setting. It's quite time consuming. I'm doing with all my heart because I really love what I do. Music is my life, and probably you understood how much passion I really put into all I do. So your super thanks would be really appreciated. Thank you very much. If it's the first time you're landing on my channel thanks to this video, don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next one. All the best.